Today we are at Universal Studios Hollywood trying to update you guys on major updates and construction details that are going on here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So as you can see behind me, a major update today is that the construction walls have come down here for the Jurassic World ride. This by no means means that the ride has opened yet. Universal hasn't even set an official release date for when the ride will be opening, but that doesn't mean there isn't some testing here during the park hours, which as you could see, they are testing some of the ride vehicles at the current moment. Sometimes they do have an empty vessel, sometimes they do have water jugs which will test out the pressure of the ride, and even one time they had a construction crew go down in the actual ride. So long as with this section being open, that does include a couple of the places here being open, such as the Jurassic Outfitters, which is of course the Jurassic World store, which you'll exit once you get off the ride, just like you used to in the original Jurassic Park ride. So immediately once you got off the escalators to the right, there used to be a bar and the Raptor encounter, like right away to your left, which they are no longer here. Well, kind of the Raptor encounter, it's a little bit to your left and behind, which as you could see, they have now moved the Raptor encounter to its more official building here, instead of just like a little signage that says Raptor encounter, and they moved it way closer to where the drop is. They've even included a more proper of a sign here for the Raptor encounter telling you how long you're gonna have to be waiting to meet Blue. But moving on from once you get off the escalator, heading towards Transformers towards your right, they have officially opened their newest bar, the Isla Nu Bar, which does sell alcoholic beverages and does no longer sell snacks like the previous Jurassic Park one. And right next to that is the Jurassic Cafe, which have now updated their menu to go for this more modern tropical feel and change it into like Puerto Rican food. So in the previous clip, I did say that the Jurassic Cafe was Puerto Rican inspired food, but it's actually Costa Rican inspired food. Also expect a future video on this channel where I did try out some food right now, which, spoilers, is extremely good. So as we get closer to the actual Jurassic Park signage, you could see that they have already up the Jurassic World The Ride sign and the Dino Play sign up as well. And alongside the Jurassic Park The Ride, something that is extremely new, it appears that they have put in some lockers for you to store in your stuff so they don't get wet. This is something that is definitely new here that Jurassic Park The Ride, the original one, did not have in the past. So with the Jurassic World section being open, being the huge major update of the park, there are other updates to be had, so let's look around. So over here right next to Transformers The Ride, there appears to be some construction of a rig leading up to the soundstage where Stranger Things was last year at HHN. I'm thinking here, and I could be wrong, that they're trying to add an official like line. That way they don't have to have people go around and have all these crazy things of a line, and it's a more official line here, which there's nothing off to the side here other than when they use it for Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm thinking, since their major attractions are usually in that soundstage, that's what they'll be doing to create a better flowing line for that soundstage. And also next to the Transformers ride, there is the construction continuing on for the future Nintendo Land, which I believe is scheduled to open in 2021. Here as we go up from the lower lot to the upper lot, you are able to see a bird's eye view of the construction going on at the Nintendo Land. Also next to the Mummy ride, it is a construction for a scare zone, or it's a construction for a maze for Halloween Horror Nights. If you could see at the very entrance of the maze, it looks like there's a carnival tent, and it is to believe that it's going to be the Killer Clowns from Outer Space maze. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but just the fact that it was in Orlando as a scare zone last year is being heavily speculated. So although this may not be new to Universal, it's been here for a while, but it's new and I haven't covered it. There is a new donkey animatronic here, which is a more film accurate than the one that was before. And as you can see, he has a permanent home here right next to the DreamWorks Theater. And across from the DreamWorks Theater and the donkey animatronic animatronic is a temporary looking Trolls set. I'm pretty sure this is temporary for the summer when there's nothing going on in the plaza. I'm pretty sure they will take it down once probably Halloween Horror Nights starts. And then this center little section of the France section of Universal here on the main lot is under construction. I don't know if they are updating it for regular Universal daily use or if they are updating it for a future Halloween Horror Nights maze, such as in last year when they had the classic Universal monsters. So maybe they will have the Wolfman meets Frankenstein scare maze here. And in the final construction news here at Universal Studios Hollywood is that right in front of the Minions Mayhem ride, you have the brand new announced The Secret Life of Pets ride off the leash, which is scheduled to come out in 2020. So next year we will have this new attraction. So of course guys, that'll be it for today's video. If you cannot wait for Jurassic World the ride to open, make sure to drop that like. What are you looking forward to the most? Jurassic World the ride, The Secret Life of Pets, or Halloween Horror Nights to arrive? Let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see more theme park fun and nerd stuff and just fun stuff in general, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always guys, I hope to catch you all in the next video.